We're going salmon fishing again.
Again?
Yeah.
Today, we're back out with Joe Junion, and we have a special guest with us.
Special guest, my dad, Dennis Smith.
Special.
Grandpa.
Got your grandpa out.
Oh yeah, let's go catch some salmon.
Rock and roll. We're going out of Two Rivers. Seagull Marina.
Joe
on the
Junion
right.
sport fishing.
Yep.
You've been doing pretty good this year.
Yeah, pretty good. Lately the bite's been tougher, but we're still hanging. We're still getting a few with the guys. Yeah, we got an 18-pounder last night, so that was a good night.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully we can do the same again tonight.
Can you handle another big one like you got last year?
A couple.
30-mile-an-hour cruising speed. It's nice and flat. Woo!
Road, I know every inch and every train. All their children, all of their names, and every handout in every town. If you're locked, it ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent. Rose let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but
Better when we get a fish.
He's figuring it out.
We're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Having fun yet?
yes, absolutely.
This one's called antifreeze.
Anti-freeze.
Oh, we're not putting that on. I have no idea what that was. So this is the one Fisher picked, so we gotta run
Oh
it.
yeah. Looks good.
Here's the deal I think on the rods.
Here, watch. That's for good luck.
Here's the deal I think on my rods. I mean, I love my son, I love my dad, so let's just do right or left to start out with.
So there'll be 12 rods out. So each of you could get 4 rods.
Yep.
So you could say, I want the 4 on the right, the 4 on the left, or the 4 behind the boat.
What do you want? Pick your choice.
I'm not going to help you or tell you what to
So
do.
what I would want to ask Joe, which is best?
What's best?
I'm not helping. You gotta go with what you're feeling, man.
You can just slip me a note or something.
Nope. I think he needs to pick first. You're small.
4 right, 4 left, 4 back.
I'm on the left over here. I'll
Left,
Starboard.
starboard side.
starboard side.
The right side.
Now it's up to you.
Back or port?
Port.
Port side.
You get the 4 down. So if somebody gets one, then you're out of the loop. Then one guy gets that half, the other guy gets that half. That's a good way. I like to do that. Musky trolling, we used to do it by a timer on the Lowrance. It's like every hour it would switch to somebody else's turn. And then we'd get a fish to bite and it'd be complete chaos and nobody remembered whose hour it was. So we switched it to you get those 4 rods, you get those 4 rods, and you get those 4. And when you get a fish, you're at the back of the line. It works really good. It's easy. I run 30-pound mono because I've gotten broken off with 20. And then I tried 20-pound fluoro when I was first getting into it, because that's what everybody was saying. I still got broke off with Big Kings, so I went to 30-pound Andy. Andy's my favorite mono. You use a uni knot to the braid. These are musky rods with 80-pound braid. A lot of guys will run 40 or 50 pound braid. I'm not going to be switching around lines and rods and stuff because these are the same rods that I run for musky fishing. 6 ounce weight. This is going to be our outside pump handle. These are called pump handles. When you get a fish on, you're fighting it with the ball until you get it up. So you get this close enough, you got to take the ball off just like you're taking off a planer board. And then you can finish off the fight. I like to have the 30 feet of mono because that's our shock absorber for absorbing the fish when it's going nuts. And then the braid is thinner diameter, so it gets it a little deeper. The 30 feet also keeps the fish away from the boat a little bit to give you that opportunity to get the ball off. If you run it closer, the fish will be up into your lines at the boat more, and it's a little more chaotic. I like to have the fish further back when we get the ball off. It's just easier. So we're gonna zero it out at the ball. And we're gonna send 120 feet of line out. You gotta go really slow so it doesn't drop down into your riggers or Dipsey rods. Really slow. Because when you get a tangle with a flasher is down there spinning like this. That's its job. It's like our decoy attracting the fish in. They think it's another fish eating. So when that gets tangled on another line, it's doing that. And it just is a complete mess. Usually you have to cut the line. There's usually not getting the tangles out. It's terrible because of the flasher spinning. But that's just the way the game is. You just try not to get tangles if you can help it. So see how slow I'm going? I'm only at 30 feet. And it gets it away from our riggers and up high. So once we get it out to 120, we're going to put this clip on there. It's a Scotty clip. These are my favorite clips. These will hold a matlock or a trolling girl.
Yep.
And those pull real hard. They'll pull those up to like 5 miles an hour, no problem. They have a soft setting and a hard setting. Here, I'll just shut that off. This is hard because it spreads it apart here. So for muskies you go hard, for salmon you go soft. These are the best clips. There's a lot of different clips available, but these will run a matlock 5 miles an hour, or a headlock. And that's pretty impressive, I think.
Oh, exactly. That's a big musky crankbait.
$100 bait.
$100 bait.
It's nerve-wracking to run those around rocks and snags and stuff. Haven't lost one yet. Not gonna look. So it just takes time to set all this stuff up. It comes in a lot easier unless you got a fish on when you're doing that. So we're getting close to 120. Alright. Go up over the rigger. And back. Put the clip on. About 3/4 of the way back, and I give it a squeeze to try and set the line into the rubber on the pad so it doesn't come off real easy. And I run these rods pointing pretty straight up because when we turn, this red line will come down, our main line will come down into our rods and try to give us more turning. The other neat thing about these track sticks is that they have these clips on the holders, as they have like a rubber thing that goes around your rods for the people that are nervous about losing rods. And I don't run them, but it's really nice, a holder for that. This is weed eater line. They make line that's for this, but it's like a heavy braided line, and the clips don't slide down it as well.
Use weed eater line.
So weed eater line, you get the nice big stuff, And it's hard to find the smooth stuff that doesn't have any like bumps in it or ridges in it. You want it to be nice and smooth so the clip slides down the line and out real easy.
What do you think of that?
So much to it, so much.
There's a lot to it.
The notches slide on out, see?
Alright, next. That was a green one. We need to put a silver one on. It's wet, it activates and it blinks. I don't know if I can make it. There it is. It's blue.
Cool.
My buddy bought them yesterday at Seagull there.
Mm-hmm.
And he caught 2 on it last night. So it's like, I gotta buy one.
We'll be all set up by what, 4:30 in the morning? We'll be all lines in, right?
So, unless we get fish going. Every days it takes 3-4 hours to get all the lines in to catching fish.
Dad?
I think I lost
I think.
it. Easy.
He's on there.
We'll see here. I saw the rod bouncing. Let's see this. Ooh, yeah. Woo-hoo! Number 1.
Nice fish.
Yeah.
You just set the rod and that up there like that.
What do we got here?
What do you think that is?
Coho?
Nope.
King?
Yes.
Wow.
King's got a black mouth.
I didn't look at his mouth.
Yeah, it was a good call leaving this spoon on. We're gonna take it off.
Oh, wow.
Here, let's make it look big.
Hold it really close.
Hey, we're on the board. We got one.
Yeah, I saw the rod bouncing.
Yeah, good eye.
I was sitting there eating some pretzels.
Talking.
If we're eating cheese curds, maybe if you ate cheese curds.
Yeah, you ain't just good to call fish.
Yeah.
Pretzels are good luck.
2 bait pods yesterday. We need another fish because we only got one. But one's better than none.
One fish in the box. Fisher, what do you think?
Pretzels.
Way to go, Dad!
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can pull way back. And then wind as you lower the rod a little bit. And then pull it way back.
Okay.
And then wind as you lower the rod. Pull way back.
Surface.
I see it back there.
Surprised he hasn't taken any big runs yet.
The drake's pretty tight on that Dipsey. Look at that.
There's a fish below it. Look at that. That's a good one. Probably juice over here.
How's he feeling, Dad?
Feeling good.
You got a good one.
Woo!
It's got one of them Dipsey divers on there.
Yeah.
And you gonna have them back up or what?
Yeah, right between the feet.
Yep.
Well, that's why it's red tape, because I kept hitting my buddy, cut it in the head with it. So it's like, watch out, here it comes. Boy, that's a good one. Let's keep going.
Keep the rod tip over there.
Keep going. Try to keep the rod tip higher now. Right to the Dipsey now. Back up and turn the seat. Oh. Maybe 8 pounds.
Nothing wrong with that though.
Still a salmon.
What?
Still a salmon.
It'll taste better now. Hey, look at that.
The bait came out.
Right on the Alright.
Congrats, Dad. Been a while since you caught one.
Yeah,
nice
Dad.
fish.
This is what a feel.
You want to drop them in the cooler or you want me to?
Oh, now you can.
Alright. That's called RV Sandberg. That one caught a fish, a little one last night. A lot of people on Facebook have been talking about it. And it's glow in the dark moonshine, so you gotta charge it up with the UV light.
UV light, huh?
That's the best. Works better than anything else. We used to use like one of them deer shining spotlights and it would blind you. And it's big, and plug it in and juice your batteries, and that works way better.
What are you thinking, fish?
It's a fish.
Tell me you get the weight off.
You got a lot of line.
60 more feet to go.
60 more feet to go after the planer board and the clip. Still fighting good?
It's not a monster.
No, but it's dinner.
Little one catches little one.
I said I was saving for a big one.
Hey, do you mind if we let this one go?
Huh?
Do you mind if we let it go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
How about you let it go? Get it on film. Just grab him on the back of the head. Right on the back of the head, like by the gills. There you go. Yeah, get that on film.
Nice one.
That's a little 2-year or 1-year-old king.
Monster.
Go right over the side. Get that on film. Let me go.
There you go.
Itty bitty one.
Took off fine.
$289 feet.
9:23 at night.
We're literally picking rods up.
Yep.
I gained 2 feet and he rips it back out.
All I can give you.
Oh, it's fine. It's not a tiny one. Not the size of the one we caught earlier.
What do you think of this?
Start.
Running again?
Make me restart.
What are you thinking, Fisher?
The line cutter might be off.
Yeah. It's kind of like.
Now they're putting more lips on that. Where's it? Nice, we got all these lines out of the way there. It was that rod too. I think it was.
Don't know. It keeps.
Yeah, he bumped it a bunch. Maybe one says 139.
It might be straight down on the bottom.
Big lake trout?
Maybe.
I've never caught one of them.
That's the top too strong to be a lake trout. It took off too hard to be a lake trout. Unless it's a jumbo lake trout. Could be a really big lake trout.
That's all weight.
Ball. There's a ball.
We still got a good 100 to go.
What's this slow like?
How's your arms burning?
That's why I do arm day.
I think that's a really big lake.
Might be a big laker, we're thinking.
That's what I really want to catch.
No, you
Laker.
You haven't caught one before.
I've never caught a laker before.
I think it's
A king?
keep colors.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big thing. Oh, shit. Oh, it came off.
Still there. Still there. Pull on. Oh, is he off?
He's gone. Sorry, guys.
Morning, Joe. What is this? What is the story today?
It's a cookie kind of day.
It's a cookie day. little fog.
Well,
Early morning.
It's really to tell how today is going to be yet.
We got 3 hours sleeping. We're good.
Oh, yeah.
A little nappy food.
Let's go get them. It's gonna be a good morning, Jewel. Oh, is that glow? Glow. Put a UV light on that. Is that gonna be the lucky one today?
Oh, yeah. Looks good.
Good one. That's a really good one. That's a rainbow. Big rainbow.
sir.
Give me the rod.
How'd that go for you?
He's taking a nap.
We had little camera issues right away, but hey, you got the one in the bag. That's important. Big rainbow. You say the back camera?
Yeah.
Pretty fish. Let me get a still for you.
Alright.
Lots of orange.
Yeah. Orange was good last spring. Really good. This one was good like almost all year last year. And that's for coho and rainbow. Cohos and rainbows like orange. It's a thing. Years ago this was awesome. I ran it on a deep Dipsey a lot. And sometimes on the rigger. I called it Salmon Slammer. We caught a lot of big kings on it, and now I can't get bit on it. I don't remember what the real name is. This one's JJ McMuffin. This one caught some fish last year, and we had a day where it caught a fish this year. And then Moonshine started putting this UV sticker on them. So when it's moonshine and they put the UV sticker on, it's called RV. So this is RV JJ McMuffin, and this is just JJ McMuffin. So moonshines are the brightest glowing ones. This is RV Bad Toad. So without the UV on there, that's like a lot of green, kind of like looks like this one. We call this martini because it looks like olives, but that's not the real name for it. This is what we have on the deep rigger. And that caught the 25-pound king a few weeks ago. And we caught one of our kings yesterday on that. So that's like a staple. It can't come off, at least until it doesn't catch fish for a while. This is sandbar. And these are the magnum size. This is a regular size. They make a smaller one too. This one has, this last week on Facebook has been a lot of hype about it. But in the regular with the UV tape, and that's what we have on our outside board out there. And I think we had one grab that last night, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that one. This one's been good. This is a Stinger SS spoon, and these are really good. This is also a Stinger, but I caught a few fish on this. I think it looks like the dead alewives that have been floating around, and I think that's why it's been working. This one caught a fish on Friday. I gave the kids my box of spoons, and I said pick one out, and that's what they picked out, so we put it on and they caught one.
Nice.
That was exciting. This one's called Raspberry Carbon. Lately it's been the most famous spoon on Lake Michigan. It's another moonshine, because last year about this time the Michigan state record, I think it was 47 pounds came on that spoon, and I have a whole crap load of them because they've always been good. They're a good spoon for deep, because dark and a lot of contrast when it flips over and you get the glow. At night you can see these things down like 20 feet in the clear water. It's amazing.
Nice.
I like to run these deep, like on a Dipsey or a Downrigger, and you usually have them out early in the morning. And this is the forever been around Wonder Bread, of course. All these have the RV versions. I think it's their new marketing scam to everybody to have to buy all their favorite colors again with the stickers on them.
Yep.
This is anchovies, RV anchovies. This one's been good for a lot of people at Seagull. I don't think we've had any action on it, but it's hard to get action on it when you don't run it. This one caught one yesterday. It was one of those small ones that we wound in. That we had on the pump handle, I think it was. This is a half moon. It's another thing that they came out with to market. Yeah, is they only tape or colored up half of it, and the other side is like the plain spoon. So like all these, most of these are available in the half moons. So there's a third one you gotta buy in your favorite color. This one's Agent Orange. There again, you know, orange is predominant out here, and spoons are primarily for rainbows this time of year. With the RV, this one's been good over the years too. Just orange. And this bloody nose, this is the most famous spoon I think of all out here for the last 15-20 years. It's RV bloody nose. I got a whole pile of them.
Oh my God.
So these are all glow spoons. So that's a little baby one. That's kind of stuff we're using down in Milwaukee Harbor in the winter, like February, when it doesn't freeze up. On those little Dipseys I showed you. So really tiny spoons for Lakers and Browns. Yeah, so there they got me again with the half moon. And if you got a color that works, you got to get both sizes, the big one and the
small
regular.
one. Yep.
And if you got a really hot spoon like JJ McMuffin, you buy a bunch of them because you want to wear one out. It's really weird, and sometimes unbelievable how you can run like 12 or my buddy Tim's boat 18 lines out, and you'll have just one rod that catches most or some days all of your fish, and you'll try to mimic it with the same bait on the other side of the boat or something, and it's just something special about that one rod, that bait, the position in your spread. Maybe the flasher is attracting them and you got your spoon 20-30 feet behind it down on a rigger, and that spoon's hot, but you take that flasher out and your spoon shuts off. So it's a whole system that creates the bite and the fish to come in.
Well, what Joe said, we went for a boat ride today, caught a fish, so I mean, it was a good day. At least we weren't skunked.
Nice weather, like one foot chop.
You get to spend time with your grandfather.
Oh yeah, it's hot out here too. I'm like almost sweating.
Really big rainbow. We just smoked our Dipsey. That was the only bite all day. We were zigging when we should have been zagging.
It's the way it goes.
Yep.
Not our first rodeo.
Well, if you guys liked the video, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next adventure.